This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 3 and 4. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3 and 4. Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honors to our venerable apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and blessings to the Lord's elect, the house of David. All right, so brother Haran coming back at you with a quick lesson and an update. All right, through the Spirit, Lord willing, to be edifying and informative unto the elect. All right, and as you've seen, today is beautiful, Friday the 19th, all right, 2024 AD, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. And a lot of things are happening, all right. The elder Apostle Tahar posted a video about this IT outage, all right, and I seen a couple of brothers, the elder Itazwan from our camp, all right, he put up a video, and I believe the brother Bukhara Math also put up a video. These are the few that I've seen so far, all right, but I just want to tackle that as well, okay. And I just read an article, very interesting. All right, and it says developing. All right, tech outage strikes banks, airlines, firms worldwide. Most serious IT failure ever seen. Okay, and this is a huge thing because we've been saying this for I don't know how long, but we've been saying this that this is going to happen. This exact thing that you're seeing now will happen, and it will happen quickly and soon. Okay, we've always been talking about how they're going to turn out the power and all these different things, and how it's going to have a trickle-down effect. And we also mentioned that they're most likely going to pull some shit on a Friday and then have the weekend where people are kind of like at home, you're chilling, you kind of forget about work and all that. And then come Monday, it's like, oh shit, what the hell, what's going on? That kind of thing. All right. We don't know how they're going to play this thing out, but we do know that this is the beginning of how they're going to start taking things down and putting up a new infrastructure. All right. And this is a global thing. So whenever it's global, you know that there are certain people behind it. All right. It didn't just happen by accident. Okay. It says the most serious IT outage the world has ever seen sparked global chaos today. Okay. Now everyone is connected to the internet some way, somehow. So it's a beautiful thing. All right. For them to just take it all out at once. See, they used the CV demic. All right. As a way in to get people on board, or at least on the grid of using the internet. Okay, people are working from home. You got Zoom, you got what's the other one? Damn. Microsoft what's this thing called? Damn, I forget the name of it. But damn. I used to use that at work too. I forgot what it's called. But anyway, so that's pretty much every company nowadays is all going digital, right? You know, paychecks are, they do a direct deposit, So all these different things. If you want to get a job, you put an application online. It used to be where you just have the application in person and you send it in, and then they probably call you back for an interview, whatever the case may be. Now everything is digital, right? So now the digital world has become so populated that they can actually control it. Okay, they can control it, and this is part of the control mechanisms. All right, I believe this is going to definitely lead to something more. All right, in terms of banks and so on and so forth. All right. And that's where it's going to hit people the most. Healthcare and money, food, all those things all at once. All right. It says with planes and trains halted, the NHS disrupted, shops closed, football teams unable to sell tickets, and banks and TV channels knocked offline. Okay. And then you just wake up. You wake up one day, it's a Friday, you wake up and then boom, just like that. Beautiful. It says officials have held an emergency Cobra meeting after a devastating technical fault caused Microsoft Windows computers to suddenly shut down, prompting departure boards to immediately turn off at airports including Heathrow, Gatwick, Edinburgh on the busiest day for British airports since CV. NHS England said patients should not attend GP appointments unless informed otherwise due to problems with the system used to schedule appointments, while train passengers have been told to expect delays due to widespread IT issues across the entire network. God, dog, entire network, man. I love this, man. Wow. This is beautiful, man. Call Lord Yahabashim Yahushai. See, now we're about to sit back and watch and see what happens after this, right? How are they going to explain this? They're already coming out saying a company called CrowdStrike. You know, that alone should send alarm bells ringing through your head. CrowdStrike? Very interesting, right? Because now you think of crowd, right? What does crowd mean? Let's look it up, right? What is a crowd? Crowd is a whole bunch of people, but let's look it up, right? Crowd, right? It says here, wow, look at that. To press, to crush, okay? To press, to oppress, okay? It says a large group of persons, a multitude, okay? So a crowd, or to crowd someone, all right, it means to press or to oppress someone or something. And it's also used in the sense of a multitude of people, right? So now let's look up the word strike. Okay, let's see what we got with that one. Strike. All right, it says, let's see. To deal a blow. It says to collide, to impinge upon. Okay, so to deal a blow, strike upon the crowd, multitude of people. Okay, and this definitely has done that, exactly that. Okay, to proceed, to advance, right? To proceed or to advance. So they've dealt a deadly blow to the people, the multitude of people, in order for them to proceed and advance to the next step of their agenda. It's all in the name. All right, so when I heard the name CrowdStrike, I said, man, what the fuck? Like, what? You know what I mean? So we're going to watch how they're going to play this. But again, this is all affecting a lot of people around the world. So we're going to watch, right? It says, with more than 1,000 flights canceled globally, passengers were seen sleeping in passageways at Los Angeles International Airport. Huge queues formed at terminals across Spain, and Delhi staff set up a makeshift whiteboard to record departures. Damn, old school style. And that's causing an inconvenience, major inconvenience. Okay, so come Monday, we're going to see what's going to play out. Exciting, man. All right, it says shops in Australia shut down or went cashless. Oh, here we go. All right, they went cashless after digital checkouts stopped working. Okay, so Australia is quite small. What about Canada? What about the US? What about Latin America? What about Europe? What about Africa, right? So we'll see. Right? It says, while the US emergency services lines went down in Alaska, Arizona, Indiana, Minnesota, New Hampshire, and Ohio. Okay? Ohio. Right? Now, did a video a couple of days ago going into 911 outages, right? And now here we are. All right. And I believe this article is also going to talk about how 911 emergency services are also going to be affected by this. So let's see. It says cybersecurity company CrowdStrike has admitted to being responsible for the error that hit Microsoft 365 apps and operating systems and said a fix has been deployed. The American firm said it was caused by a defect found in a single content update and insisted the issue was not a security incident or cyber attack. We don't care what the issue is. We don't care what the cause of the issue is. All we know is that there's an issue and it might linger on for quite some time. Okay, we'll see. It might just be the beginning of many different other companies, all right, that might get affected by this. Okay, because remember, all these companies are intertwined. So if one goes down, it affects a whole bunch of other ones. Okay. And they were set to say, I believe they were set to make like billions of dollars on the stock market or some shit. Apparently their market value is plummeting after this whole thing. Right. So we'll see. Okay. Again, it's all part of the transition. Okay. The steps leading to the transition to the MOTB system. All right. It says Windows is the most used operating system in the world, meaning the outage is affecting almost every part of the global economy. So now they're finding a way to possibly explain why the economy is about to tank, or it's already tanked. We're already depression and all that. Look what's going on. People are suffering, but because the mainstream hasn't come out and officially said, oh my goodness, we're in a mainstream, we're in a economic downfall or whatever the case may be. People are not really bugging. They're saying that some experts are saying that what we're going through right now is worse than what happened in during the Great Depression, and also what happened in 2008, 2009 economic crash that happened. Okay, So if it's worse, but yet people are still not even paying attention, then what's coming? Whatever is coming, we're gonna see. It says, with supermarkets and cafes, including Morrison's, Waitrose, B&Q, and the bakery chain Gales, unable to take card payments. There have even been warnings workers may see a delay to their paychecks. Ooh, that's gonna hit hard. Okay, that's gonna hit hard, man. Hey, I pray, brothers and sisters who are in the faith, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't affect you, but if it does, the Lord is going to take care of it. Don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about it. It says technology experts have said the disruption is at the scale expected from Y2K, or the Millennium Bug, a computer programming shortcut that was forecast to cause chaos as the year changed from 1999 to 2000, but never materialized. Oh shit. This is a quote. It says, I don't think it's too early to call it. This will be the largest IT outage in history. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. This will be the largest. Hold up. This will be the largest IT outage in history, said Troy Hunt, a respected security consultant, in a social media post. This is basically what we were all worried about with Y2K, except it's actually happened this time. Hey, everything happens at its appointed time, man. All right. And it seems like the troubles are here. All right. The beginning of sorrows. It looks like the sorrows are actually here. All right. It starts off small, but then it keeps on building and building and building. Right. So let's keep going. It says TV channels, including Sky News and CBBC, spent time off air this morning, and football clubs, including Manchester United, told fans they will have to delay the release of match tickets. Meanwhile, the Mercedes F1 team said it was working to fix any issues ahead of practice sessions for the Hungarian GP. Okay, and that's pretty much it on the article, man. But hey, we in those times. We've been saying it, and now here we are. Okay, this could potentially lead to a whole lot more than what people are expecting. Okay, this is the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Okay, so we are definitely seeing those signs of trouble. All right, the birth pains and so on and so forth. And ultimately, I believe throughout the rest of the year, it's going to be little shit like this. Right, last week you had the whole Trump assassination attempt bullshit that happened, the whole stage, whatever. And now you got this going on. So it's like a whole lot of stuff happening all at once. Okay, but the one thing that I'm particularly paying attention to is how the banks are going to play in this whole thing, right? How do the banks, because it has to tie into the money, right? The money, when you hit people's pockets, that's when you're going to see people act a little funny, you know? So we're going to watch and see how this is going to play out with the banks and so on and so forth. But remember, this is all leading to this very prophecy right here, okay? The one that we've all been waiting for, all right? It's a book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16 says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And why would that be? Let's hear. It says, and that no man might buy or sell. So it's a new economy that's coming, right? And these are the steps that leads to this new economy. And in that economy, no man might buy or sell except who? Except those, right? Save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And that all ties into the RFID microchip, point blank period. We're not going to sugarcoat it. We're not going to say anything else but that. That's just what it is. So you better prepare. Okay. The warning has gone out many years. You've been hearing the same thing. And now we're seeing the signs of those times coming, and they're here. Okay. They're here. So, hey, we praise the Lord all day, man, all day. And we're going to watch throughout the day to see how this is all going to play out. If they even going to find a solution for it, or they're just going to drag it out a little bit more, who knows? But we're going to watch and see. All right, we're going to watch and see, man. But I just want to give a quick update. All right. Like I said, brothers have already tapped into it, but, you know, just a quick update on that. And, you know, Lord willing, you were edified and informed. In closing, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Kodash, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. And until next time, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Brakatham, Shalom.